Hi. I could go on. I could keep just talking about why the power of the Daleks is as good as it is. In episode 5, uh, the the hierarchy of the colony spirals out of control. The governor gets mowed down, uh, and in the background, the Daleks are creeping up. The Doctor's not done much. Let's be honest. Would William Hartnell, would the first Doctor, I should say, have done as little as barring being on holiday and stuff? And even because Ben's on holiday this week, seamless. Polly came back in. This story's been really well thought out. There doesn't seem to be any Heath Robinson about it that could have been levelled at a lot of Hartnell episodes. It's really professional. I used that phrase before, didn't I? It feels professional. Anyway, I could just rave on a little bit more about it, but instead, I've got my reference work because all these people deserve to be credited. Okay, what's one of the major things about why this story is so good? Because of the characters and because of the actors, and it's a given. The Daleks in this are more sinister, more creepy, more cunning. They're absolutely top notch, but without these people, it would just be a run-of-the-mill Dalek story. So we'll give them the credit. Quinn, the Eskimo, who has redeemed himself from being the naive fellow we thought he was at the start. He kind of acts as the de facto Doctor's companion in this one, and even has a moment where you think he's getting all shifty with the Doctor, but actually he's playing along. And as Lib said at the time, you miss quite a lot of these moments when you are watching the reconstructions. So Quinn by Nicholas Hawtrey deserves credit. Sir Bragan by Bernard Archard. We all know Bernard Archard. We all know he's a legend. Bragan is an absolute git. And if anybody says, "Oh, Daleks, Nazis, Genesis of the Daleks," no, I think it's here where that really starts. Not in a Terry Nation. Daleks, brr, Nazis, brr. There's something a little bit more clever going on here. So, Bragan, legend. Bernard Archard, love you. Lesterson, Lesterson, everybody thinks you're mad because you're doing a freaking fine impersonation of a madman. Honestly, we can't see him, but the guy's breaking down in front of our eyes, and it was not nice, especially set against the cold, harsh, clinical professionalism of the Daleks. To have Lesterson, who you've known is a bit dotty scientist type, but actually crumbling in the space of, well, it's at the start of the episode, isn't it? 10 minutes, is unpleasant. I mean, that was really unpleasant in a brilliant way. It was absolutely brilliant. So Robert James, legend. Janley, played by Pamela Ann Davy. I seem to recall back in Galaxy 4, and I can't remember the name of the character, I said, is this the most evil woman ever to be in Doctor Who? Strike that. Janley, total bitch. And I don't mean to be rude and everything, but honestly, she would play every side off against each other. If she was in the middle of a game of chess, she'd have the sides of the boards playing against each other. I mean, phenomenal. And it's not like Wicked Witch of the West bad. You can tell that this is a proper character drawn with their own motivations. And sometimes you get evil in Doctor Who, and evil in Doctor Who equates to I am just evil, I'm pure evil. It's not like that. You can tell that she's got a drive, and she doesn't think she's evil. That's a key thing. She's ruthless but not evil. Legend. And let me just say, because I dissed him a bit, Hensel, the governor, I thought was a bit bumbling, sort of, dead easy. The pathos when he gets mown down in this, and the dignity of it, absolutely brilliant. So I've spent the last 4 minutes and 10 seconds trying to impress upon you, dear listener, in the singular, is that this episode is another fine, brilliant episode of Doctor Who. Lessons breaking down, the shooting of the governor, the Doctor's little escape trick, and all that kind of thing, and the little joke riffs playing off that. I hate to say Case Randazani, but that the idea of the Doctor being sort of shoved to the side while this creeping menace to the Daleks starts to poke through, all that's there. But I really genuinely think that one of the major factors, and I am terrible for saying, credit where credit's due here, is the actors and the characters, and good old David Whittaker, what a legend. One episode of this absolutely phenomenal story to go. I cannot wait. I'll see you soon.